I just have to ask you, you're not in Congress yet, of course, but is it everything you dreamed it would be so far? I mean, I'm curious, what's it like? You get elected, now you've had some time. I mean, what surprised you about this whole, give us some highlights, because you're living a
Yeah.
life that we don't get to lead.
Well, it has been not, months ago, I said, right after Election Day, I'm going to go on vacation for a week or two. And
Disney World. No.
yeah, that weekend I had to be in DC for week one of orientation. Orientation's like 7:30, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every night, every day.
What are
I
they? What
just
is the orientation? What do they orient you on? Is it here's how we want you to vote, or here's where the bathroom is, or all the above?
No, it's more logistics and setting up your office, right? We had briefings on member security in DC, member security in your district, member security at your home. How do you set up your office? Payroll. What is your MRA, the members representational allowance, which is the amount of money we get every year
How
to
much
pay our.
money do you get?
It changes year to year. I think it's last year or last Congress, it was like 1.6, 7 or 8 million you get a
Wow.
year. But that's to pay your staff. It's the which is about 18 people per office. You have to pay for your office here in the district, and then most of it goes to staffing. But then it's also to if you're doing mailers, if you're doing events in the community, it's the money you get to represent people. And so you go through how do you budget? What are the staff positions? There's so many different classes. Then the next half of the day is more social events, getting to meet your incoming colleagues and make lasting relationships, which arguably is one of the most important parts of orientation, is getting to know the people you're going to be working with for the next 2 years at least.
Have you had any political heroes you've met, or do you have political heroes that, you know, have inspired you to run for office?
Yeah, so many. So many. Obviously President Obama was one of the first politicians I ever looked up to. Someone like Senator Sanders is someone who
He
opened my eyes.
endorsed you.
Huh?
He endorsed you quite loudly and repeatedly
Yeah,
on Twitter
he
and stuff.
endorsed me. I worked on his campaign.
Right.
So definitely, Senator Sanders is someone I look up to. But there's so many other people, right? On the House side, people like Mondir Jones, Jamie Raskin, Pramila Jayapal, Mark Pocan. There's so many people who do great work. I'm excited to work with them. You got Elizabeth Warren. The list goes on. But I'm just excited to be there and do the work.